Well, good evening, Shep. You'll recall that supporters here really say, that this is about a broad mishandling of the pandemic, from uneven guidance about what should and shouldn't be open, to unemployment fraud, to the governor's personal missteps, like dining in a large group with his family at the same time that he had forbidden groups of that size. Now, Shep, we spoke with voters in Los Angeles today, a few of whom actually said they had signed the petition to trigger a recall, and they seem to be putting a lot of their personal suffering during the pandemic onto the governor. Have a listen.
I had a family member that was deathly ill, and I didn't get to see him for 6 months while he was passing, and that was really, really, really hard for me.
So the question here, of course, Shep, is what are Newsom's chances of being tossed out? Well, although it only takes a small fraction, about 12% of voters, to trigger a recall, it actually takes more than 50% of the vote to actually recall a governor. And the latest poll from Emerson College shows that only 38% of voters support that idea. Now, it's important to consider, Shep, that only one recall effort of more than 50 in state history has ever succeeded. And that was the 2003 campaign to recall Governor Gray Davis, which, of course, swept Arnold Schwarzenegger into power. But this is really important to note. Timing is everything here in California. The soonest that anyone can imagine this vote taking place is September. And by that time, if vaccinations continue, life could be more or less back to normal in this state. Now, that said, September is fire season, and it's worth noting that Gray Davis was recalled largely over wildfire-related blackouts. So if the state sees another natural disaster this summer, that could be bad news for the governor. Shep?
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.